Getting your hands on outwear pieces that allow your outfits to have a little bit more spice, pizzazz, color, texture, whatever you want to say. Getting your hands on those things will allow your fits to be more out there, more special, a little bit more unique. And it's definitely why I love getting my hands on some good outwear pieces. So with that being said, I will show y'all some of the best outwear pieces I have in my collection that I'll be wearing throughout this fall season. What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe on this video if you do enjoy it. Also check out some of my other videos as well. Also follow me on Instagram at NoahEW. But let's get straight into this video. When starting this fashion journey, my style began to shift, and this is one of the first pieces of clothing that I got in the mail that catered to the style that I was going for. And let me tell you, I was hyped. If you ever heard the term fashion is art or art is fashion, this piece definitely caters to that saying 100%. And I really love that idea of combining, or the two worlds of art and fashion combining into one. I really love pieces that really cater to that. And this piece is literally a painting on a hoodie. So this painting was by Zhang Zudin, and the inspiration behind this piece was to essentially get the idea or the picture of the daily lives of the citizens that live in this small town. And at the time, like I said, art being fashion, fashion being art, this piece definitely acquired or catered to that idea of the piece that I was going for, or the style I was going for. So when I got my hands on this, I was too stoked. So like I said, it was also the first piece I got as well. For this next piece, I remember seeing this fleece from Cactus Plant Flea Market, but it was over $1,000, and I knew I wasn't going to pay that much for a fleece. Even though it was pretty cool, a unique design, I don't have that much money to be spending like that, so I wasn't going to get my hands on that one. It was one of those few items that I had to get a hold of. Like, I remember going on different websites, looking on Google, finding some fleeces that at least look like this Cactus Plant Flea Market fleece. So if you don't know, Instagram has a lot of small businesses, small brands, small clothing brands that you can find that are really good, where you can find a whole bunch of unique pieces that you won't see on a daily basis. So I was looking on Instagram, scrolling through the stories, and you know, through the stories you have those different ads. So most of my ads are clothing brands. So I came upon this brand called Mutimer. Hopefully I pronounced this right, Mutimer. I came across this brand, and they had basically the exact same fleece for a fraction of the price, and it's all over brown colorway with the embroidery brand logo on the side, the left side. So it's basically the same exact piece, and some may argue that this one is better than the Cactus Plant Flea Market with the less colors, but that earth tone brown, that nice brown that everybody seems to love nowadays. So I was able to find my hands on this one. I remember at one point I was fiending to get my hands on some cardigans that had a little bit of pop or flair to them, that were a little bit out there, because I feel like that was an easy way to spice up your outfits and really elevate your outfits to the next level. So at that point, I was looking for a cardigan all over, just like the fleece. And overall, I feel like cardigans are very essential for your wardrobe. Before I picked up this piece, I didn't really have a cardigan of this caliber or of this level of detail or being out there and stuff like that. So it wasn't until then I had a piece like this, and this is the Steel Shag cardigan from No Maintenance. This piece was when I first saw it, I remember I basically I'm basically speechless on this one, but definitely a very out there piece in my collection and overall in general. This chain stitch camp collar flannel. At the time, I started to step away from flannels until I saw this one. This one is a little bit more special than a typical flannel, and I really talked about this flannel multiple times in different videos. So I do have an actual video that is specifically for this flannel. So if you want to get more of the details behind this flannel and why it's a little bit more different than a regular flannel, go check that out as well. But I've talked about this flannel many times. I don't want to keep repeating myself throughout this video, but overall, I love this flannel. Some of the details is the fit, the crop of this one. So definitely a great flannel in my opinion. I'm glad I was able to get this one that's a little bit different from your day-to-day flannels. Now this next piece is from Urban Outfitters. I did pick this one up right before my style began to shift, and that's when I sort of stepped away from these fast fashion brands or these brands you see at the mall, even though I still love getting some pieces from there. But this one is definitely more on the out there side, between the colors, the picture, the painting throughout the whole fleece. Definitely still an amazing piece in my collection. Funny thing about this one, I haven't worn it yet just because I feel like I haven't been anywhere, or felt like I haven't been anywhere to put it on yet, and I put other things on before this fleece, but I can't wait to put this one on and take fit pics in this one. So even though I probably wouldn't get it today since I don't shop at Urban Outfitters typically, but glad I was able to get this. Now for another cardigan, I got this right around the same time I got the Still Shack cardigan from No Maintenance, but this one is basically the opposite world, or the best of both worlds, from the crazy mohair piece to the more simpler mohair piece. Even though this piece is really unique and different, I love both of them, and I'm glad I was able to get my hands on both of them. This one is called the line collared mohair cardigan. For this one, you get most of the same material, that mohair, nylon, wool, and boxed and crop fit for this one, but some of the differences for this one is really some of the fit details. Like I was saying, the No Maintenance mohair cardigan is more of a tighter fit along the arms and the armpit area, but this one definitely more of a relaxed fit, definitely a way baggier piece, from the arms to the armpits, from pit to pit, that measurements and the width of the sleeves. Definitely a relaxed and spacious, breathable piece compared to the other mohair piece. And for the last piece, this low black cropped logo hoodie, also from No Maintenance. No Maintenance is just a great brand overall. Like, I have a few pieces from there. They have their own pieces and vintage pieces, so probably my favorite brand, hands down. Yeah, definitely. I got this piece, this low black crop hoodies, definitely is the very first piece I got when my style began to transition or change. So No Maintenance, I've been rocking with them from basically day one. So those are my best outwear pieces. I feel like they're pretty unique and special in my wardrobe. So like I said, I hope you enjoyed these pieces. Let me know some of your favorite outwear pieces as well, or some of the outwear pieces that you've seen like on social media as well, because me personally, I've seen a lot of pieces that I would love to have in my collection. So that would pretty much do it for this video. I'm out.